Thomas and her partner Tristan McManus.
Don't cry, baby. If this makes you cry, girl, I didn't mean it. Next time I should lie. The truth is inconvenient. I bet if you try, you can live without me. I really don't know why you bothered to cry about me. Cry, baby. I guess that I'm a bad guy now. Cry, baby, just like all the other ones. Cry, baby, feel the wall around your heart. Cry, baby,
Nancy and Tristan. You're still in jeopardy. We'll find out your fate later.
Meta and Peta. Nancy and Tristan on this first week of competition, the couple with the lowest overall combined total and therefore leaving right now is... Meta and Peta.
And I want to take Nancy Grace to the club.
Oh, that I would
You
pay
know
to
it.
see.
Okay, you know what? Just watching that again, my stomach is hurting. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. I want to thank you for being with us. Season 13, Dancing with the Stars tonight. The first dancer eliminated LA Laker Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace. What's that about? He is with us taking your calls. Also with us tonight, dancing champion Elio Castaneves, former dancing semifinalist, reality star Lisa Rinna, season 11 finalist Kyle Massey, contestant Trista Sutter, professional dancer and partner to Kendra, Louis Van Amstel, and superstar mom Kris Jenner, mother to the Kardashians, and contestant Rob Kardashian. We are all taking your calls. I want to go first out to Meta World Peace. All right, Ron. First of all, let me just say, you're gonna always be Ron Artest to me. And when there would be functions or after practices or at rehearsal, Artest and myself were kind of fish out of water. So we and Chaz Bono, the three of us would kind of glob off in the corner. And I miss you, guy. I really do. Is your hair still dyed blonde? And what was that all about?
I know. I wanted to kind of look like an old man, you know, like, hey, young fella, the young boys don't know nothing about, you know, the old school these days. And I was trying to take that approach along with a mix of a Chippendale. So I wanted to be more like an old school Chippendale.
An old school Chippendale. Okay, that is explaining a lot, Ron Artest. Now, I want to tell you that my left knee is totally scraped up right now because see if you can play it, Liz. I've been trying to do that dance move where you go down on your knees and you and you try to go forward and you go and you do it again. I was doing it today. Oh, there it is. I almost can't look at it. But I was doing it in rehearsal hall today, and Tristan said, Nancy, please stop. Please leave that to Artest and Peta. Do not do that anymore. But I got a totally scraped up knee. All right, Meta, when you and I and our pros, Tristan and Peta, were standing there, I felt like I had swallowed hot lava and it was going down my whole body.
Yeah.
You seemed happy. Why?
I was happy because, like, I mean, I always thought you did well. I couldn't see your mistakes that you said you made, so I knew you did well. So I'm like, oh no, they're not taking Nancy off the show. And if they would have took you off the show, I would have went to Lynn and I would have said, "You idiot! You idiot! What are you doing?" I would have did that to him.
Okay, when you were standing down there, you didn't seem the least bit nervous. And what about that point? Let's see if you can pull it up. Liz, there's Rob Kardashian, Baby Kardashian, as I call him, behind his back. Kardashian and his partner's up at the top. He's got a great dance pro. Myself and Tristan and World Peace, Meta World Peace, and his partner Peter. We were all standing there. And then we all had to come down that long staircase. What was going through your mind then?
At that time, I was like, you know what made the best couple win? You know, I was having a blast. And I'm honestly, I kind of feel bad for Peter because she's such a beautiful young lady and she's such a professional. And I was just out there just having a blast, just having fun. And I wanted to make sure I entertained the people. And all I was thinking about was what color outfit I'm going to wear next week the whole time.
Okay, well, you know what? That's why you and I are very different people, because I thought I was going to start crying. Liz, I hate to refer back to it, but that part where, look at Tristan, he's dancing his heart out. Oh, that part where we're standing down there, we're still in jeopardy. It was all, people were saying, why aren't you smiling? I was about to start crying. Okay, I'm going to go to Lisa Rinna, semi-finalist. She made it to the top 4, Dancing with the Stars, Season 2. Lisa, were you ever held in jeopardy?
Yes. Louis Van Amstel was my brilliant partner, and we were held in jeopardy, and we were in the bottom 2 also. So when I hear this, when I hear that music to this day, I still get nervous and feel like hot lava is going down my throat. It is terrifying and always will be.
And, you know, another thing, Lisa, I don't know if they did this to you, but I looked over at Brooke and Tom Bergeron, and they were looking at me like, oh, poor Nancy and Tristan, we really hated it. They had these big, sad looks on their face, and they were looking right at me. Did they do that to you?
Yes, they did. They did do that to me, and, of course, everybody looks at you like that. During that day, you don't know who's going home, and you get everybody looking at you cross-eyed, and you think, oh, he's looking at me funny. The producer looked at me funny. I'm going home. It really is terrifying, and people just don't know what everybody goes through. It is really tough, and I give you so much credit for even putting yourself out there to do this. You
know, I got to tell you something, Lisa. I got to tell you something. People ask me, you know, why did you do this? And, you know, I want my twins, they're 3, Lisa, John, David, and Lucy, to be able to look back at all the weeks, God willing, that I was on and say, oh, look, Mommy can dance. Not, look, Mommy got thrown off week 2. That's not the message I want to send them. And with me right now is Lisa Rinna's partner, the professional dancer on 8 seasons of Dancing with the Stars,